Hi, welcome back to Papa John's Pantry. Remember, like us on Facebook, Instagram. I'm getting Twitter rocking and rolling. And remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Questions or comments, reach out to me at papajohnspantry@gmail.com. Today we're making shrimp and sausage jambalaya. Now, what's the difference between this and what you get at a restaurant? About $20. Alright, so I'm using... For the rice part, I'm going to cook this just as prepared as it says on the recipes on the side of the box. However, I am not. How we're going to jazz this up is we're not putting the meat in with the rice. We're going to cook that separate. I'm going to show you how to make this taste a little better. Give me 1 second. I got to open some. All right, so I'm using a pre-cooked shrimp that was frozen, that I bought frozen. I'm just going to leave the tails on. If you want, you can cut them off. So this is seafood seasoning, also known as Old Bay seasoning. We are going to put 1 tablespoon of that on top of the shrimp. And however much shrimp, this is just a seasoning mix. So you don't have to kill yourself with... precise things, because we're just gonna run the shrimp through here, and 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I may end it there. We're gonna mix this all up. And it all depends on how many shrimp you're using. You want enough, if you're cooking for a bunch of people, double that recipe, and it's just a seasoning coating we're mixing. So there's going to be some left over in the bowl. Just make sure your shrimp's all covered with it. All right, I'm going to take a little of my olive oil. Again, I'm using my electric skillet for this part. You can use your regular frying pan on top of the stove. I'm taking the shrimp out. And I don't have this plugged in yet. I'm gonna fry these up until they're just about brown. Then we're gonna cut up our sausage, and we're gonna add frozen peppers and onions. Again, you can use fresh ones if you want. All right, give me 1 second here. Get this rocking and rolling. All right, shrimp are turned on. Now the sausage. This is a kielbasa we have. It comes in a big ring. I cut it up into smaller pieces. Any of your smoked sausages would be good, or your Polish sausages. I'm just going to cut these up in somewhere between 1/4 and a 1/2 inch thick. We're going to brown these up, and this is why I like doing this separately and not in the rice mix, because I like the sausage and the shrimp and stuff to brown up. Where if you cook it in with the rice, it all stays, it obviously doesn't brown up that way. So this will look like you just got it out of your favorite restaurant's kitchen. And I like using the pre-cooked shrimp, just like with the sausage. I mean, it's good to eat now, so you don't have to worry about killing anybody. All right, we're going to let this brown up in our frying pan. You're doing it on the same thing as if you're doing it, I'm using my electric skillet. If you're doing it on your stovetop, same thing. We're going to let this brown up for a little bit. All right, I'm going to see you in a couple minutes. Going to be using a spatula, flipping this around. Now on my electric frying pan here, I have this set to medium or high. If you're doing this on your stove top, you'd want to have this on a medium flame. All right, so we're just going to keep mixing this. Like I said, sausage is already cooked, so cook it as much as you want. I'm going to get these, I'm going to brown these till everything looks, where am I on the camera? Sorry. Till everything looks like that, okay? Alright, see it catching in a few. Hello. Sorry, I keep getting messages on my phone and keep screwing up my video. So I've added 1 cup of our diced frozen onions and 1 cup of our diced frozen peppers. Just making this even across the bottom. We're going to cook this down until the peppers and onions have started to brown a little bit, and then we're going to turn this off and wait till our rice is done, okay? Alright, so these are perfect. Everything's nice and brown. The vegetables are thawed out and cooked. I'm going to, because you're not even, sorry about the camera. Alright, so these are perfect. Everything's starting to be nice and brown cooked. I'm going to shut these off and I will show you our finished product as soon as the rice is done, okay? Catch you then. Alright, so our rice is just about done. There's still a little bit of liquid in here. This has about 2 minutes left on it. That's why I like using the box rice. And one, it saves your time. And two, it comes with all the seasonings all pre-done in it. It makes for an easier recipe. And it's got all the different length rice in there, so you're not buying 3-4 different kinds of rice in that. So, all right, we're gonna let that sit about 2 more minutes, and I'll show you this all set. All right, so forgive the background noise. I bought myself a bread maker from my favorite thrift store. Because anyway, doesn't matter. So apologize for the background noise. Let me show you what this looks like. All right, taking our rice, putting some sausage, some peppers on here, and boom. All right, we got ourselves a beautiful jambalaya. Serve it up with some cornbread. Thanks for watching.